Okay, we are going to do
Okay.
very simple today. We are not going to cover everything. All right. This is basically more for Forever2U Singapore, but it's actually similar to what we have in Malaysia. There are some screens may not be same. That's all. The rest all will be the same. So what we're going to cover today is actually we're going to cover how to sign up a new FBO and how to shop. And then later we will take some Q&A. Okay, just for your information, currently Forever2U is live in Malaysia, Taiwan, and now in Singapore, right? And Forever2U can be downloaded from Play Store, App Store, and App Gallery. App Gallery is under Huawei, and using these app stores, you can actually download from Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Taiwan, and UAE. Only these countries you can actually see the Forever2U app for you to download. Other countries, no, we do not. We have restricted from downloading. Unfortunately, Brunei, we do not have because of their country law. So we are unable to upload that, provide that facility over there. Okay, without wasting time, let's just dive in.
Mr. Shankar, I think you can make your screen full screen, the PowerPoint.
Display option, let me see.
So we can see more clear.
Okay. Is it better now?
Okay. Yes, better.
Okay. All right. Okay, so when you start up your app, the first thing you will see is this particular screen. All right, where you as a first time user, all right, you need to do your first time login. All right, so first time login is very straightforward. Who can use this Forever2U app? Anybody who are FBO, who is registered in Malaysia, Singapore, Brunei, all right, or even in Taiwan. Whoever have an FBO ID, they can actually use this, right? So if once you have the FBO ID, you can actually go to first time login, key in your FBO ID, key in your national ID which you register. All right, for Singapore, we will use the Singapore ID here, and your email. Make sure your email is correct because your password will be sent to the email, and all other communication will be sent to that email. So if you send a wrong email, it will get barred. So if you get barred, you will not be able to get any more things. So what you have to do is to call customer service, and they will need to change your email so that you can start getting your whatever information you want. So make sure the email is important because the password will be sent to that email. All right, and of course your phone number, make sure it's also correct so that we can send SMS from time to time and so on. Okay, once you have filled up this, you just send password. Remember, this not only for new FBO, for existing FBO also can use, right? But there are some cases where some of the FBO do not have their national ID, your IC. All right, so for that case, you might not be able to go in. You need to call customer service so that we can help you to register that ID inside. Okay, so very straightforward. Once you you will click the send password, it will send you an email. In the email, you will see a temporary password. So using the temporary password, you can start logging in. So what you need to do is you just have to choose which country you want to log into. You want to log into Malaysia, Singapore, or Taiwan. So currently, we want to log into Singapore. Just select the country Singapore, all right? And then you key in your FBO ID and your password, okay? And then click login. Very straightforward. Okay, so once you have logged in, it will actually greet you. And if there is any messages, it will appear here for you to read. Please read because these messages are very important. Okay, when this is a single message, so you appear the entire thing. If you have multiple messages, it will appear a title and a title and a title. So you drop down the title, it will actually show you the full message. People who are ordering, who want to come and pick up the stocks, the products, you also will show you when the product is ready for pickup. It will tell you the order number and where to come and pick it up. So it will also show you the messages here. So this screen is very important. If you close, you open back the Forever2U, it will always populate a new information in here. So please read the messages because these are things which we want to get to you as fast as we can. Of course, We also have notice board and so on, but these are all urgent things which you can see. The first thing you see here is for current payment mode for our shop in Singapore, we are only able to accept Visa credit card. Master credit card is not available right now. Next is not available right now, but it will be there soon. Okay, we are just waiting for the payment gateway to get the link up. Okay. All right. So once you log in, you just say, oops. Okay, you just say okay. You will come to the main screen. All right, you come to the main screen. You can see this is I've logged into Singapore. What we need to do is we need to go to Fbo Portal. All right, so this is where you do your shop and sign up and many other things actually. But today we're going to cover only these two. So you go to Fbo Portal and then you will click the membership. This is where we want to sign up somebody new. Oopsie. Okay, I think it's cannot somewhere. All right. So what you do is you just click sign up. There are two buttons you will not see because this is under my ID. There will be one called sign up, one more is order history. Order history is whoever you have signed up, the information will be here for you to review back. All right. So you click sign up. In this case, I get this message because I am not an assistant supervisor. Only an assistant supervisor can do sponsoring. So if you're an assistant supervisor, then you will get this screen where you can fill up the first name, last name, your IC number, and click next. Make sure that person's IC number is accurate because it will do validation to check whether they have registered before or not. Right, so that is very important. Don't key in the wrong IC number because sometimes if you key in wrong number and the actual person has that number, try to register, they will not be able to register. Okay, so please make sure the IC number is correct. Very important. Okay, so this is a sample what I've keyed in. Then you just click next. All right, so here you can choose the gender, just drop down. The screen may look a little bit different between Android and iPhone. This is an Android screen, all right, slightly different. So, but the information is still the same. Just select your gender. Okay, select your gender, select what's the marital status, what's the race, and birth date. So the year, you can scroll up to whatever year you want. Make sure it's always 18 years and above. Then you click next. All right, so this is how a sample will look like. Okay, all right, this one I squeezed 2 minutes scripts already. All right, so this one is where you key in all your address and contact information. The line 1 and line 2 are compulsory. Oopsie, why is it moving very fast? All right, the line 1 and line 2 are compulsory. 3 and 4 are optional. I think in Singapore, I think we might only need the 2 lines, not more than that. All right, in this case, city will be still Singapore. Key in your postcode. The moment you key in your postcode, when you come to here, the state will be shown as Singapore already. Right, telco, you can select drop down the value and then you can key in the prefix. So if it's Singaporean, it will be +65. Okay. Then you have your email and reconfirm your email. So this email is very important because this is your new FBO's email, not your email, your new FBO's email. The email will be also validated to make sure that this email is not used before. All right. And the registration particulars will be sent to this email so that that person knows that you have already registered for them. The new FBO ID will be actually sent there. All right. So make sure that the email is correct and it's not used before. Do not put your email because your email will get rejected because you already used before. All right, this is a sample how it looks like. Okay, then since you have logged in, this one is I have logged in, so I will become their sponsor. All right, so there's a question that can I actually register for someone else as my downline? I mean, another, let's say I have, let's say Finas is my downline and Finas has another downline. So I want to help Finas to register the other person. Yes, you can. You will appear here. You have a finder here. So you click the finder and you can key in the other FBO ID number. So it will validate that this person can sponsor. The sponsor will change. But you must take note that you will be doing the payment, not that person. All right, so you can actually register for another person. You can do that. Not necessary that it must be always you, but default will be you. Okay, so once you click next, it will give you a review screen to check, make sure all the informations are correct. So make sure the name, the IC number, which is very important, all right, and also your email is very important. Make sure these are all correct, because these are all our validation points. And then please click the tick to agree with our business owner agreement, right? And click next. All right, so there's it will show you how much you need to pay. There's SGD 40. So there's two methods to pay, which is either by debit card, credit card, or NETS, or by membership coupon. Because last time we do have membership coupon. So if you have membership coupon, you don't have to pay anything. It will automatically go through for you. But the membership coupon will not get the vouchers, the free vouchers, the 3 vouchers you will not get. Only for the credit card payment, you will get the vouchers. So if you select a coupon, if you do have, it will show you here. If you don't have, it won't show you here. If it's the coupon already expired, it also won't show you here. So once you have saved, it will show you this. This is your order number. So whenever you do communication with the customer service, always remember to specify this number, because this is very important. This is how we track where is your order. So this is your order number, and then you just say pay now. There's nothing to collect because it's an e-starter kit, all right? So you just click pay now. So I think this is where you went to the earlier screen just now. I think we stopped already. Okay, so once you click pay now, it will take you to our payment gateway, which is Red Dot, all right? Red Dot is our payment gateway. So this is their website. This is nothing got to do with us. We will actually transfer your request payment to Red Dot server. This Red Dot payment gateway server will actually ask for all these things. So we do not keep any of your credit card number, nothing. We don't keep anything. All right. We don't even have your information of that. So you just key in your your name, credit card number, all this information. All right. And then at the bottom there, you just say, okay, it will actually start processing. All right. For now, only Visa is accepted. Okay, you do not put your MasterCard. So once MasterCard is available, we will announce you. So if you can, you will be able to see on the first page just now, the announcement will be there once MasterCard is available. All right, for now, it's only Visa. So once your payment is successful, you will get this screen. So this one is payment is failed, you will tell you, so its payment is failed. All right, so if your payment is successful, you will tell you the order number, and immediately your FBO ID will be generated. Okay, immediately will be FBO ID will generated. You can capture the screen and then send it to your new FBO so that they know that this is their FBO ID. They can immediately register into F2U, the Forever2U app. They can download the Forever2U app. They can immediately register by using the FBO ID and the IC number. They can do it immediately. Once you get this, they can actually start doing business already. They can start register, become a member of Forever2U. They can actually start buying products already. All right, you don't have to wait for the next day or what. No need. As long as you have the FBO ID, you can start registering. Okay, the FBO ID is very straightforward. It's 6509 means it's registered in Forever2U. All right, 6509 is always registered in Forever2U. Okay, I think we just passed just now. One of my slides went wrong place. Okay. All right, so that is done already. Okay, so if you go back to order history, you can check. See, it will tell you, oh, this one I have actually registered to. One I have already made a payment. One actually is still pending because I did not make any payment. All right, so if you make payment, if you click that, you can see the details here. So if you missed the screen just now, you don't have to worry. You forgot to snapshot the screen, don't have to worry. You come to order history, you click this, you can see the information here. It tells you the FBO ID and also the email and the IC number. So you snapshot this, send to your new FBO. All right, because sometimes they may have not given you the correct email, or the email may be delayed, or the email may go into spam. So to avoid that, once you have this, straight away snapshot and pass it to them. So they can actually start their business immediately. They don't have to wait. They don't have to wait. Okay, why do I have it here? Okay, so for pending, All right. If you have pending, that means maybe the payment didn't go through because of maybe internet was down or something is wrong. You can come and click here, and then it will allow you to pay again. So you can pay now. You will go back to the same cycle. You will go to red dot payment gateway. You can key in your information to make a second time attempt. All right. How long will it be pending? It will be pending until 11:30 at night. So after that, once the shop is closed, it will automatically become expired. All right, so it won't be there forever. It only will be there until 11:30. After that, it will become expired. So you have to redo all over again on the next day. Okay, that is how simple is it from for signing up an FBO. Okay, very straightforward. Okay, compared to what we have in Malaysia, you need to upload your photo ID. All right, and there are a few other things which you need to put. But here in Singapore, it's not required to have a photo ID. So it's very straightforward. You just key in, they will verify and then go through for you. So very easy to sign up in here. Okay, now we will go to shop. Okay, now since we already have the FBO ID, now I'm already a member. I've already registered my ID in my Forever2U. So now I can shop. So same way, go to Fbo Portal. Now I click, just now I click membership. Now I will click shop. So once you go to shop, you will have this screen where you can shop or you can look at your order history. So if I click shop, so then we will have this screen. Okay, it is very important. Make sure you key in the right thing here, because from here it will tell you what to do next. All right, so you can buy for your own self, or you can buy for on behalf of somebody. You can buy for your downline if you want to. So you just choose whether you want to buy for yourself or you want to buy for someone else. All right, there's two methods of delivery. Either you can ship it to you, or you can collect it at the Singapore center. All right, so it's your choice. So if you click collection at the center, then you will ask you which center, but Singapore only have one center, so you just select the center. If it's shipping, then you need to specify your postcode. Okay, we have actually uploaded the Singapore postcode into the database. There may be some new ones which is not there. All right, so you may get invalid postcode, so don't have to worry. When you get that, just inform customer service, they will just add for you into the database, and you can start using it again. Okay, so that will be a small hiccup there, because whatever we have, we put it in. What we don't have, then we have to add. All right, that's to validate that that is correct postcode, is a valid postcode. So once you have that, you just save. Okay, this is how it looks like. Own purchase or purchase on behalf. So you can select. All right. So collection method is either self-collect or representative collect. That means if I want to do collect at the center, am I going to collect, or I'm going to ask my friend to go and collect? So if I'm going to ask someone else to collect, I will put the representative collection. So then I can actually specify who is actually coming and what is their ID. This is for verification, so that we give the product to the right person, and also their phone number in case we need to contact them. Okay. Okay, this is collection at the center. It will show you Singapore only, because Singapore only have one center. Okay, so once that is done, once that is cleared, once you specify that, once you save changes, you will come to the shop. So the shop, you can browse through all the products inside there. Okay, there are whatever is available, it will show you. Whatever is not there, that means most probably they don't have the stocks, or the stocks are not coming in yet. All right, or some maybe stocks is out for the day, so it will show you no stock. All right, so don't worry, if there's no stock, then they will actually replenish every day in the morning. It will automatically replenish the stocks in. All right, so unless it's really run out, then there won't be any stocks there. So as you add, it will tell you what you have added to your shopping cart. So you can see that I have one item inside there I've added. All right, so if I want to check out, I can just view my cart. You can see what's the value you're going to pay, and this I think is before tax, what you're going to pay and what is your total CC. So you can keep adding until whatever CC you want to achieve. All right, and it's telling you that this one I'm going to do collection at the center, not a shipping address. Okay, so I click that. So once I click view my card, you can see it will show you all this thing, the details. Total CC is how much. And then you can, if you do have any vouchers, you can apply here. You can only apply one voucher for one order, right? Even though sometimes you may have two active vouchers, it will only available one voucher at a time, right? So the voucher will only appear if you have met the condition, like there's a minimum purchase and also it has not expired. So you may have three vouchers, but maybe the voucher says that this voucher you must buy for 300 Sing and above only will be activated. So if you click the voucher, it won't appear. It will only appear for whatever is valid for the condition. So don't panic saying that, hey, how come my voucher didn't appear? But you must meet the criteria for the voucher to appear. All right. Forever e-bonus, if you have Forever e-bonus, I think for now, Singapore is providing for the earlier shipping and so on. They rebate back the e-bonus to you. You can actually use it here. E-bonus is shared. You can use it here or you can use it at the center level. You can use it both. Same like your voucher. You can use it here or you can use it at the center. You can use both ways. It doesn't matter. You can have a mix. That means I can have a voucher plus I can have a e-bonus. All right. It's not enough. The balance amount it will show you here. What is the amount you actually have to pay by the credit card? All right. So whatever, if it shows zero here, when you check out, you don't have to make any payment because most probably you have enough e-bonus or enough voucher to already pay off for the amount. If you don't have, then the balance will actually be paid to your credit card. So watch out here because a lot of people are confused. They say, hey, I already paid by voucher, but here shows me a different figure. Yeah, it's already minus for you. And then the payment will show you only for the amount you have paid. So they say that how come my invoice amount is bigger, but the payment amount is lesser? So it's because you already paid the balance using e-bonus or a voucher. Okay, so this is your final screen. It will confirm everything for you to make payment. So once you make payment, same thing, you will go back to Red Dot Gateway, all right, where you can key in your into a credit card information. Remember that we do not keep this. This one is we redirect back to Red Dot Payment Gateway. So this is between them and the bank. We just pass the invoice to them only. So if it's once it's successful, you show you successful. If it's failed, then you just show you fail. It's the same screen, right? It will show you successful or fail on it. So remember, this is the order number. Any communication, always remember the order number. For shop, for product purchase, the order number always starts with SFS. For the new sign up, for the DAF, it will come out with SFD. Okay, that's the difference. All right, so if you go to order history, it's the same thing. You can see that this is expired because there was no payment made. Once it's already 11:30, it will actually automatically expire. All right, so for pending, I can actually click and proceed to make payment if I want to. If I don't want, let's say I already try, but then I decided not to make any payment. Maybe I want to cancel this order. Once if it's pending, you don't have to do anything. Automatically, it will get canceled. All right, you don't have to worry. You don't have to call, say, I don't want this order. Can you please cancel? Don't have to. Unless it's already paid full, then if you want to cancel, you have to call customer service. You have to contact customer service, follow the process of cancellation. Okay, there's another option is, so when you do shipping, we don't want you to always key in the address. So you already know that you always ship the same address. So what you do is you click the three lines here, the burger line here, and then you click the address book, and then you can add new addresses. So you can key in your address, right? So you can save your address. Okay, this is home. This is home number 2 or whatever lah, wife, girlfriend, whatever. You can put office, home, and so on. So you can put it there. All right. So then easier for you to when you want to buy, because usually sometimes we want to buy for ourselves, we want to buy for our parents. All right, so we want to buy for our in-laws. So they're all not staying at the same place. So you can put that one is for home, one is for my parents, one more is for my in-laws. So when I buy, I can just choose this is the address I want to ship to. You don't have to rekey in again. So you just key in here once and then you save it. Okay, so if you do shipping, so that when you come to the address column, you have to key in all these things. Since I already saved my address, I just click the address book my address will show. I click which address is that, is automatically filled up for me. So I will not make a mistake, because we find that a lot of users, they make a mistake because they're trying to key in on the phone. Sometimes the autocorrect gives error. Sometimes they key in the wrong address, wrong number, wrong postcode, wrong something wrong. So then they end up, after they save it, then they realize that it is a wrong house address. So they have to call the customer service to make it. You have to change that. So to reduce the errors, it's best that you keep your common address which you always buy and send, but which is some are not it's not a frequent one. Then of course you have to key in. But the frequent ordering one, you can save it as an address book, so it's easier for you to use. Oopsie. Okay, I think we are end already. Very fast today. Okay, you have any questions?
Thank you, Mr. Shankar. We have a question. Mastercard can use in apps?
No, for now, no. Currently, only Visa card is allowed. Mastercard is on the way. Mastercard and Next is on the way. We do not know when, but once it's available, we will inform you.
Okay, so next question. What is the difference between Forever2U and Forever website?
Okay, Forever website. Okay, Forever website is managed by foreverliving.com, which is US home base, whereas Forever2U is local based. All right, so in Forever2U we will have more options. All right, whereas in the website you can't. You see, in Forever2U you can apply vouchers, you can apply Forever e-bonus, but in Forever website you can't apply all these things. You cannot use vouchers, you can't use e-bonus, and whatever promotion we have, we actually have more control over in this. So this is more localized. It's not related to what you call the website.
Okay, next question here from Chen Wei. If she wish to sign up someone who is a foreigner, does it need to fill up the passport or the work permit number?
Okay, that for Singapore, I think that we have to ask staff from Singapore what is the requirement for the replacement for the IC, whether I think they can key in passport, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Because the rules in Singapore and Malaysia is slightly different. Because for Malaysia, if you use Forever2U in Malaysia, if it's a foreigner, you need to give the passport number and you need to submit the passport copy so that we can verify that is the original. It must be not expired. So we want to do that. But for Singapore, I am not sure because we don't upload any document for verification. Okay. So that
Okay,
we have
next
to.
question. Can Forever Singapore consider in future on shipping to Malaysia?
No, you can't do that. If you buy in Singapore, you have to ship only in Singapore. You can't ship to Malaysia. If you buy in Malaysia, you can only ship to Malaysia.
Okay, and then next question from Iuni. Can we register Singaporean using Forever2U from Malaysia?
Yes, if you are Malaysian, once you are already a Forever2U user, all right, you can actually log out from Malaysia. Just go to log into Singapore using the same user ID and password, and then you can register a Singaporean there.
Okay. I'm still searching for question. Okay, so for Forever2U apps, do we need to pay extra for sign up?
No, it's the same, 40 Sing dollar.
So it's the same. If you have any question, you can Okay, so next question from Hannah. Purchase on behalf means can helps all downline to purchase by using our own apps. Is it correct?
That's correct. Your downline, not above you. That means an AS cannot buy for a supervisor. A supervisor can buy for an AS.
Okay, so next question. Can we have two accounts for Singapore and Malaysia?
No, there's only one account. You only have one FBO ID, so it's only one account.
So only one account.
Yeah, you just use your same FBO ID, same password to log into Singapore. Because you're already international, so you don't have to change. Even if you want to buy something in Taiwan and you want to send it in Taiwan, you can log into Taiwan as long you are international sponsored. If you're not international sponsored, you can't log into Taiwan. You won't. It's the same like your Forever website. If you are internationally sponsored, you can actually log into that country and buy for the people there. It's a similar concept.
Okay. And then from Tiffany question, after we make payment, can we cancel the order? Can we amend the order after we make payment?
You can't amend the order. If you want to cancel the order, you have to call customer service. Singapore customer service.
Okay. So I received a lot of questions. Okay, so from Nursery Rahayu for shipment, is there any minimum purchase criteria in Forever2U?
Yes, for Singapore, including tax is about 200 Sing dollar. Anything 200 and above is free delivery. Below 200 is they will have a charge about 10 Sing dollar.
Okay. Okay, so this one question from Miriam. Okay, if FBO order at Forever Living Singapore, okay, for example, one FBO punch in 5 times per day order in the same time, same address, can all these 5 orders compile in one box to send out the mentioned address?
Usually they don't, but this is Singapore operation, so we have to ask them. Anyway, if you buy 5 orders, all right, if all the 5, each one of them is below 200 Sing dollar, every one of them will have a 10 Sing dollar charge for your delivery charge. So they won't combine, they won't do anything for that. They will still deliver the 5 things together, differently, separately.
Okay. Okay, then question again. How to help downlines purchase?
You can
in Forever2U.
Yeah, you can do purchase on behalf.
Okay, Hannah, you can select the purchase on behalf.
Okay, purchase on behalf. Let me see. Let me show it to you. Is it here? Yeah.
Is it just key in their ID?
On own purchase or purchase on behalf. When you key in purchase on your behalf, you key in the FBO ID who you're buying for. That FBO ID must be level, must be below you. That's all only. It will validate, it will check for you. So if I'm a supervisor, I can buy for my AS or my preferred customer. So you put purchase on behalf, and then you key in the FBO ID. You will ask for the FBO ID. You will key in that.
Okay. So I think we already answered almost all the questions. Okay, do you have anything, Shankar, to conclude?
You don't have to be scared. You can go in and try it out. It's not a problem. It's just that you can go until payment and you can still cancel it. Nothing will happen. All right, your order won't be fulfilled. We won't. As long there's no payment, the order is not active because there will be no invoice issued for that. All right, so you can still play around with it. It's no problem. It's just that you will take up our space. Okay, limit control. I think somebody was asking about limit control. Yeah, there will be limit control. But what is the quantity of control that you have to check with the Singapore office?
Okay, one question from Maggie. Will system help to monitor below level? Cannot help upline to buy?
Sorry, below level?
I'm not sure, but the question here state that will system help to monitor the below level?
I don't understand.
Maybe it's help to monitor the downline purchase.
No. We don't monitor. Okay, one more thing, just to take note, because especially people who buy on behalf, all right, or you ask someone else to collect for you and so on. So you see, the you are buying, you are helping, you are actually punching in the order. That means you have logged in. All right. So let's say, example, I have logged in my user ID as the login ID, but I'm buying for Finas. So I put Finas Fbo ID. The invoice will be issued to Finas. Okay, but the messages, because the order is I created the order, the message will actually come to me, not to Finas, because Finas doesn't know. She only will get the invoice unless okay, so take note of that. Especially people, like say, I buy something and ask Finas to go to Singapore and collect at the Singapore office. Finas will not know the product is ready for collection. I will know because I'm the one who keyed in. They will message me saying that, hey, your order which you're keyed in is already available for collection. Then I have to inform Finas, please, Finas, the order is ready. You can go and collect. Okay, take note of that.
Okay, Maggie just explain what she mean is if AS use manager account to buy, this is illegal. How system control to block them?
Okay, let's say I am an assistant supervisor. I log in, and then Finas is a manager. So I put their purchase on behalf. I put her ID. Okay, as a manager ID, it won't go through. As I mentioned to you, purchase on behalf, I can buy for somebody lower than me, equal to me or lower than me, cannot be above me. Okay, unless Finas give me her user ID password, I log in and do. That is illegal. Okay, same like Finas give me her ATM card and give me the PIN number, and there's nothing I can do about that.
Okay, okay, next question from ST. Will the invoice be sent together with the product?
No. Okay, all Forever2U is a digital invoice. So if you need invoice, then you have to request from customer service. But don't worry, in the future, you can actually request the invoice from the Forever2U itself. They will email to you. For now, no, that feature is not available yet. We only will put the packing slip in the box. There will be no invoice in the box.
Okay, so I hope it answer. Okay, and then a question from Rafida. If she key in purchase on behalf, okay, of my downlines, for example, multiple downlines, can we send all to one address to save the shipping costs?
No, you cannot. Each order is one shipping cost. There's no combined shipping. There is no combined shipping.
Okay. And then from Station regarding the invoice, so we just receive the packing slip only, right?
That's correct.
Correct. ST. Okay. So Mr. Shankar, if they have any question, where they can ask after this.
Okay, after this you can contact Singapore office.
Okay, so if you have any question on Forever2U Singapore, you can just contact us Forever Singapore after this. Okay.
Okay, if you just note, if you when you log into Forever Singapore, there's many other icons as well. They are actually linked to Malaysia. All right, so we are working with Singapore office right now. We will redirect everything back to Singapore. So all the content will be in Singapore. All right, so give us a bit of time for us to redirect everything back to Singapore. Okay, if I redirect now, everything will be empty because they don't have any content. So currently they actually linked to Malaysian content. Right, later we will slowly move out everything. All right, so you can
and
actually.
question from Kelly Ang.
Hello, Pinas, I can't hear you.
Okay, so a question from Kelly Ang. Are we able to get recording for today's presentation? We will announce when we get this recording ready to everyone. So you can stay tuned in our social media for any update. Okay. 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 So for Maggie, if I order via Forever2U Singapore, can ship to Malaysia?
No.
There's another question.
No.
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 So Maggie, the answer is no. Okay. Okay. So if you have any question on Singapore Forever2U apps, you can just contact the Forever Living Singapore. Okay. So Mr. Shankar, you have anything?
Okay, the Forever2U has yeah, there are other some features. Okay, there are a few other features inside there. We will keep it updated. Like you can see all your purchases, your invoices, your previous month's invoices. It will show you your CC. You can actually check, take a look at that. Your e-bonuses, what is the amount you have, what you have used for, and so on. All that vouchers, all are actually is in Forever2U. All right, we will slowly move all to, but remember that vouchers, e-bonus, whatever you get in Singapore stays in Singapore. What you get in Malaysia stays in Malaysia. All right, so you can't mix and match and use that. Take Malaysia, one put in Singapore. No, it won't work that way. All right, whatever you earn in Singapore, it will be in Singapore. You can use in Forever2U Singapore. Whatever you earn in Malaysia, you can use in Forever2U Malaysia. All right, you only need one user ID, which is your FBO ID and your password. It's the same for you log into Singapore or you log into Malaysia. All right, so make sure you can see the symbol on the top there that you are in the right country. Don't go to the wrong country.
Okay, I think this one more important question from Lily. Okay, so now means we don't need to fill up member form, right?
Nope.
And second question, can sponsor directly on via Forever2U?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And third, one sign up can purchase on the spot?
Yes. As to purchase,
yes.
To purchase is very simple. You need to have FBO ID. Okay, what normally they like to do is you can actually sit beside your prospect and so on. If they want to sign up, you can immediately take your phone, register them immediately. Immediately you get the FBO ID. Take your client's your new FBO's phone, download and install the Forever2U. Immediately register for them. They can start buying themselves already. Okay, as long as you have an FBO ID, you log in, you can start buying already. Okay, I think there's one question actually nobody actually asked, I guess. What do you call? What happens if I buy for 2cc? Can I be promoted to become an AS? All right, in Forever2U, if you buy in a single invoice 2cc, your next invoice you will be automatically promoted to AS. All right, but you cannot buy a bit today, a bit tomorrow, and a bit later to become accumulator 2cc. Forever2U will not upgrade you to AS. You only will wait for the AS 400 to upgrade you to AS, then you can use it. So you may need to wait maybe 1 or 2 days before you can get the level up. Any more?
From Alicia, she wants to know what is e-bonus.
E-bonus in Singapore is not really used. In Malaysia, we do use, right? Because people who do not have a bank account, we actually put it in e-bonus, all right? But in Singapore, we are just using it for the rebate for their shipping costs, because Singapore office has given them some rebate for shipping, and because the website they charge higher and they are giving rebates. So for that rebate, we actually put it in e-bonus. So they can use that e-bonus to purchase.
Okay. Okay, and then from Diana, how to check CC every month? Can we use Forever2U?
No, you use your website to check. Because the CC comes from home office. So you have to check from the website.
Okay, so I hope we get to answer everyone's question.
Okay, the pricing,
Okay,
I think the pricing will follow your level. All right, so if you are promoted, your promotion must already reflect in AS 400, the level file must be up. Then in Forever2U, it will pick up the level. So, but problem is most of them is, I become a supervisor today, and today I want to buy. You cannot, because you need to wait for it to populate that level into the system first before you can start using it.
Okay, and then a question again from Lily. How about if today they achieve supervisor, can they buy the discount for next purchase on the spot?
Yes, you can, as long the level, you see, the level must, you see, the supervisor is actually when you buy certain CC, you become supervisor, but the system has not up you as level as supervisor yet. You have to wait for that. Okay, that may take 1 to 2 days before your level can be up, because depending on what day is it. All right, so you must give the time for it to up. So once the level is up in the system, Forever2U, automatically you will use the new level price already. Because the level upgrade is done by home office, it's in AS 400 in home office. It's not us. We are only providing a special auto upgrade only for assistant supervisor. The rest are all coming from AS 400. There is no minimum purchase in Forever2U. But take note that if you buy low, small amount, if you're picking up, that's okay. But if you are shipping, then you have to pay 10 Sing dollar.
Okay, and another
no
question
shipping,
again,
no shipping to Malaysia. Okay, a lot of people I think asking, no. Yeah, it's the same like your Forever Living website. If you log in to Malaysia, you can only ship to Malaysia. If you log into Singapore, you can only ship to Singapore, because Singapore product cannot be shipped to Malaysia. Malaysian product cannot be shipped to Singapore. Okay, you can't do that. You can hand carry, but you cannot ship out, because their product are not legal in Malaysia. So you can log into Forever Singapore, you can buy Singapore product, you can only ship to Singapore. You cannot ship to Malaysia. Yes, for purchase under downline, you will follow the downline's level. You are a manager. If you buy for an AS, it will be AS price. If you buy for a supervisor, it will be supervisor price. It will follow the level of the FBO. The price will change accordingly.
Shankar from Rohana. For now, this app is only for online shopping and registration.
Yes, there is many other options inside there. What we are doing is, because some of the icon is actually linked to Malaysian data, so we're going to move everything back to Singapore. So give us a little bit of time. Whatever features you have in Malaysia, you also have it in Singapore. It's the same, but it will be Singapore content soon. If you log in your ID and you buy under your ID, the price will be your price. Okay, so your invoice will be issued to you. All right, so if you're buying for someone who is a customer, you can actually ship to the customer. The customer will not get the invoice. The customer only will get the packing slip. All right, so let's say Finas is my customer and Finas is not joining as an FBO, but she wants to buy products from me. So I have to tell her what is the price. I can buy using my ID and ship to her. That you can do.
Okay, understand. Okay. So if anyone have does anyone have any questions to Shankar on Forever2U? So Shankar, how about the delivery charge?
It's 10
for
Sing
delivery?
dollar. Okay, 10 Sing dollar if you purchase below 200 Sing dollar inclusive tax. It's an average about there. If you buy 200 and above, inclusive tax is free of delivery.
Okay.
That are all still standard.
So,
I mean, it's the same. When you buy from website, it's also the same.
Who can we look for if we facing technical issue during holiday? That one need to ask.
Well, you got to call customer service of Singapore.
That one more on.
Okay, they may not be able to immediately respond to you because they are also on holiday. All right, so we are also human being, okay? But we do help. No worry. Okay, if they do call and then, but the response won't be that fast. Even if it's after working hours, we still do respond, but the response won't be that fast. Okay, but try not to ask the whole world. Then everybody is trying to solve the problem, and then we don't know who is actually solved. All right, keep one contact point. Customer service, call back to Singapore.
If you miss the part of the Zoom, we will announce if the recording for this training will be ready. So you have to stay tuned in our social media. We will announce.
Actually, it's not that difficult to use the app. If you keep using it, it'll become very easy.
Yes.
All right, it's very easy, but you have to use.
Yes, have to practice.
You have to use. If you do 1-2 per time purchase, you already know all the tricks. I have a lot of FBOs in Malaysia. I think they are much smarter than even me. All right, they know how to work on it. No, Malaysia, we don't have any issue. We only have issues if traffic is really, really very high, like the vaccine registration, something like that. Thank you.
Okay, so we hope this training will help everyone in the using of Forever2U apps. Okay, so I think right now don't have any other question. But if have other question, you can just contact in Forever Living Singapore for Singapore inquiries. Okay.
Yeah, one
So
last. Okay, Vina, one last thing
okay.
before we go off.
All right.
The shop is open from 10 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. I mean 11 p.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day. All right, it's open every day, but it's only open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. Right. In the future, maybe we will extend. For now, it's only that because we are doing some housekeeping work after 11 p.m. All right, so it's from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. It's open.
And how about Malaysia? Malaysia.
Same. All same. Malaysia, Taiwan, Singapore, all the time is the same. Okay, it's 10 a.m.
Okay.
to actually it's 11:30, but we actually say it's 11 because we give some grace period for people who already gone into the shop. It's same like you go into the bank already, the bank closed already, 3 o'clock bank closed, but you go in 2:59, the bank closed doesn't mean the counter is closed. The counter is still open. So it's actually 11, but once you're in, by the time you finish your transaction, it'll be 11:30. All right.
Okay. So
there will be no purchases midnight. The shop is closed.
Midnight purchases cannot.
No, the shop is already closed. The Forever2U is still working. Is you can still access other things, but the shop is closed. You can't buy anything from there.
Okay, so the purchasing time is from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
Yes, correct. But other features are still open. Other features are still open.
Okay, other features is open anytime.
It's open 24/7, yes.
24/7, and just for the purchasing, it's just open from 10 a.m. to 11 p.m.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's...
Okay, Mr. Shankar, you can continue.
Yeah, okay, that's all. Thank you very much for coming. Keep using.
Thank you,
It will become very easy for you. Thank you, Finas.
So thank you, everyone. Okay, thank you, Mr. Shankar. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. So we hope that you can use this training. You can apply it in your Forever2U apps to keep your business, to boot up your business. Okay, thank you, everyone.